Now that you've made some content on the pages in your ePortfolio, you probably want to start thinking about who should see it. That is, who should have access to your ePortfolio. Let's take a look at the privacy settings in the ePortfolio. So here we are in the sandbox again. I'm going to go to the dashboard. We go to sandbox and dashboard. From the back end, if we click on settings, we get another drop-down menu, and then we can click on reading. When we click on reading, it opens up the privacy settings of your page. So if we scroll down a little bit, we get to this area called site visibility. We can do a variety of things. We can allow any search engine to see this site. That means that if you clicked on that, Google search can find your ePortfolio. Alternatively, you can discourage search engines. That would mean that you would be blocking search engines from finding it. The thing is that you want to be able to share it with probably your peers and definitely your instructor. So choosing this third option, that visitors have to have a login, that is anyone who is registered user of Capilano University ePortfolios can gain access. That would mean that your instructor can gain access. If you want to restrict it a little bit, you can say that only registered users of this blog have access. And if you do that, you have to go over here to this users section, click on that, and that brings up a set of a box that allows you to add a new user here, and then you would have to add your instructor and potentially any of your peers that you also want to have added in there. That is a little bit more complicated to do, and it might be not advantageous. So that's something you should discuss with your instructor. Otherwise, you could say that only administrators can visit it, and it is also not a good idea, again, and talk to your instructor. Or, if you really want to restrict things and still allow just your instructor to see your ePortfolio, you could click this final button that says anyone that visits must have this password, and then you can create a password. So I'm creating a password called password. You would have to give that password to your instructor. Again, it makes it another complicated step for your instructor. I would suggest talking with them first. So once again, the most commonly used privacy setting for ePortfolios at CapU is this third one: visitors must have a login. That is, anybody at CapU can see it. Once you choose that, you save the changes, and that will be how your ePortfolio privacy works. And while we're on the subject of privacy and who gets to see your ePortfolio, we should probably talk about how you're going to share the link to your ePortfolio with your instructor. I've switched here into eLearn, and I've gone into a demo course so that I can show you my profile. If I click on my name as you would yours, I can click on profile, and then in profile, in this area here, for instance, I can add the URL to my ePortfolio. I can just go up to the address bar and copy that and paste it in here. That way your instructor can go straight to your profile and find your ePortfolio address. So there you go. Now you know how to access the privacy settings of your ePortfolio, and you've learned how to share a link through eLearn. Next time we're going to do some troubleshooting of common problems with ePortfolios.